Hello, Radiant Health and Wellness community. My name is Dr. Beata. I'm a holistic and integrative doctor specializing in four main areas of weight loss, fertility, prenatal and postnatal care, digestion and food allergies, anxiety, overwhelm, and burnout. And in this video, we're going to talk about why I rarely use supplements, if ever, and how I'm different from other practitioners, such as naturopaths or other functional medicine practitioners. And we're going to talk about what supplements are, what they're used for, the downfalls of supplements, and then when I do use them on the rare occasion, how they fit into the Radiant Health protocol. And so for those who aren't familiar with me, my name is Dr. Beata Harasim, and I partner with ambitious and purpose-driven individuals who are ready to get to the underlying root causes of their health, wellness, and well-being challenges, to activate radiant health and wellness and reclaim their vitality. This transformation allows them to make a profound and aligned impact on the world and enjoy the fruits of their own labor. And so when I work with clients, I use the Radiant Health Protocol, which is comprised of 5 main pillars. Nutrition, which is nourishing not just our body, but our mind and our soul. Gut health, which is healing leaky gut and optimizing our gut microbiome. Nervous system regulation, which is getting out of fight or flight and into a rest and digest state so that our body can access its innate wisdom, heal, and maintain health. 4 is emotional energetics, and this is acknowledging that emotions can manifest in physical and mental health conditions, and they're often the root cause of illness and disease. And so by integrating and processing the energies of these emotions, we are freed up for optimal health, wellness, vitality, and well-being. And then number 5 is decoding your body's language. So this is tapping into your body's innate wisdom to access exactly what it is in the highest and greatest good for in any moment. So what does my body need in this moment? And using divine muscle testing and learning the signs and symptoms that the body gives us, you are empowered through this process. So all 5 of these pillars, I'm here to teach you and guide you, and at the same time, you are learning these tools and skills so that you can go on and do them by yourself. And not only that, you can teach your loved ones, teach your family and friends, and absolutely transform your health and wellness. So let's dive into what supplements are, right? And so dietary supplements are products that can include various components. They can be vitamins, minerals, herbs, amino acids, enzymes, and other ingredients. And they're taken in various forms. So they could be a pill, a gel, a capsule, a gummy, a powder, a shake, or some kind of other food product. The purpose is to supplement your diet, right? So bridging the gap between what your dietary intake is and your nutrient needs. And so sometimes these may seem harmless and actually helpful, right? How many of us have been told to take our daily vitamin, etc. There are factors to consider before buying and using supplements. So one is there's little oversight and regulation in supplements, and they're not required to even prove their safety before coming out onto the market. So often they're contaminated with toxins, heavy metals, and they have a wide variation of their active ingredients that are claimed on the bottle compared to actually what's in the actual product. So you may be paying for something that you're actually not getting in the actual bottle that you're paying for. And the other thing is they're expensive. So supplements, a bottle can range from $20, $30, $50, or even $100 that will last you a month, for example. And if you're taking multiple supplements, you're easily spending hundreds of dollars a month on these supplements that you actually may not be getting in the bottle what you're actually paying for. Now there's other things to it as well. And so supplements have multiple fillers, binders, and inactive ingredients. And what happens is the body doesn't recognize these ingredients. So it doesn't know what to do with them. It doesn't absorb them appropriately. It doesn't utilize them appropriately. And oftentimes we are peeing them out. So how many times have you taken a daily vitamin, for example, or a vitamin B supplement, and your pee is bright yellow, right? What happens is your body's actually not absorbing that vitamin, potentially one, or two, the dose is so high that your body's not even able to absorb it because there's way too much for you. So you're just creating expensive pee. And so the other side of that is that not only are these fillers and binders and inactive ingredients there, they're actually creating a toxic load and an extra load on the body. So what you think may be helping you may actually be harming you. So with that example of the extra vitamin D, now your body has to work harder to excrete that vitamin B, and have you pee it out. So there is a lot of components to this. So especially, again, those toxic components, and they're inorganic oftentimes. So our body doesn't recognize them. It doesn't know how to utilize them. It can't absorb them. So it's actually an extra load on our body. It's like a toxin that our body actually has to detoxify now. Have you ever thought of that? Have you ever considered that supplements may be actually doing that? So oftentimes people take a whole lot of supplements and their body's actually not even utilizing it. The other thing to consider is that supplements can interfere with other medications, and some have the potential to accumulate in toxic amounts. And this can actually create more health conditions and medical problems going forwards. So again, this is something that you really have to consider and look at when using supplements. And the other component is that vitamins and minerals don't work in isolation in our body. So when we eat a whole food, there are multiple vitamins, minerals, cofactors, components of that food that are needed for our body to actually be able to utilize, to absorb that nutrition. And so when we take a vitamin in isolation, oftentimes, again, our body's not able to actually utilize it because it needs an equal amount or different amount of a different vitamin or mineral or cofactor to be able to utilize it and absorb it. So just taking a vitamin or mineral in isolation, again, may not be doing much for you. So ultimately, it's best to get the majority of nutrients from whole foods. And there is a small percentage of situations or cases where supplements can be used, and there are ways to go about this so that it's not a long-term solution, and that's the way that I use it personally. So when I work with clients using the Radiant Health Protocol, I heavily look at nutrient-dense foods. Increasing the diet in these really nourishing, nutrient-dense foods, you can actually meet all of your nutrition needs. And this way, with these nutrient-dense foods, our body recognizes it, it knows what to do with it, it knows how to absorb it, how to utilize it, so you're not creating an extra strain. It's also super, super difficult to overdose on any minerals or nutrients when we're looking at a whole food form. So our body innately can modify how we consume, how much we consume, and that's another piece of that Radiant Health Protocol, which is tapping into your body's innate wisdom and knowledge. So nutrient-dense foods is how I work with patients and clients. That's my main recommendation. When we do supplement, again, there's a small percentage of the time, a rare occurrence where we do supplement, we use it as a temporary solution. So when we're supplementing, we're teaching the body how to then optimize and be able to create or utilize what it needs. So at the same time, this is empowering your innate body's wisdom. So when we're supplementing, again, when I use the Radiant Health Protocol, we're using it very rarely, and we're using it either to take away the strain from the body and then teach the body how to optimize it. And this is how I'm different from other practitioners. Maybe you've heard of or have been to other practitioners such as naturopaths or functional medicine practitioners, etc. And I mean, I've been there too. I've gone to them, and one of their main things is, all right, here's a supplement for this, here's a supplement for that, here's a supplement for this. And personally, me and my daughter have actually had reactions to a lot of supplements where we've actually felt worse and they actually did more harm than good. So this is from that experience, this is why I feel so passionate and feel so strongly about being able to use foods in their whole form, nutrient-dense foods, to provide this nutrition for our body, this nourishment. It is possible, and I am here to guide you through that if this speaks to you and if you're ready to make this change. And so I also will be doing, for the rest of this month, videos on the Radiant Health Protocol, diving deep into all of those pillars so that you can start learning and essentially empowering you to take care of your own health and to really activate this radiance that's within you already. So if you're interested in getting the rest of the videos, go ahead and click the link below and sign up for that series. This is the series I previously did, and I'm just going to be updating it with new videos, so you're going to get the notifications for that as well. And if you have any questions, please feel free to send me an email. It's beata@holisticdrbeata.com. I'm happy to answer questions. I also offer a free guidance call at the moment on Thursdays this December, so feel free to take up that offer. On the guidance call, it's a 15-minute Zoom call where we're going to explore your health and wellness challenges, and I'm going to share the exact steps of how to improve your well-being using this holistic and integrative approach that I use. So I wish you and your loved ones all the best today and for the weekend, and I will see you in the next video soon. Take care.